Hey guys, welcome to this edition of VGFacts 5 Trivia. Today we're going to cover the popular Suda51 title No More Heroes, known for its twisted and vulgar humor. There's some weird and yet wonderful bits of trivia in here, so let's get started. No More Heroes director Goichi Suda has stated that the character of Travis Touchdown was heavily influenced by Johnny Knoxville, known for his work within the TV and movie series Jackass. When talking about the character development of Travis, Suda referenced a scene in Jackass the movie in which Knoxville was beaten up by a pro boxer in a Japanese clothing store. He explained that it's Knoxville's antics such as this that helped provide a basis for Travis as a character. Suda also stated that he would often show his team a clip from the film in which a baby alligator bites Knoxville's nipple, claiming that he wanted his staff to understand the kind of person that Travis is. A Nintendo 64 can clearly be seen on a shelf in Travis's apartment. This is most clearly visible during the cutscene that plays after assassinating Dr. Peace in the Wii version of the game. However, in the HD re-release No More Heroes Heroes Paradise on Xbox 360 and PS3, the N64 was changed into a Sega Genesis with a 32X and a Sega CD attached to it. These sort of changes occur frequently in games, which is understandable. Nintendo isn't particularly fond of having their consoles appear within titles on a competing platform. Travis's mentor, Thunder Ryu, is a former professional wrestler turned Yakuza. Thunder Ryu shares a name with one of the many wrestlers in the game Fire Pro Wrestling, specifically Typhoon Dragon Thunder Ryu, who takes the place of real-life wrestler Genichiro Tenryu, due to Fire Pro not having the rights to any actual wrestling federations. It is thought that the inclusion of this character is either a reference to Fire Pro Wrestling or the exact same character, due to the fact that Goichi Suda first started working on developing games with Super Fire Pro Wrestling 3 Final Bout and Super Fire Pro Wrestling Special for the Famicom. At the end of the first No More Heroes, Jean reveals her backstory is allegedly too terrible and will jack up the age rating of the game. She also makes a reference stating that, "You don't want this game to become No More Heroes forever, do you?" joking about Duke Nukem Forever's extremely long development period. She then proceeds to tell her backstory at a sped-up speed that is so fast that it is absolutely impossible to understand what she says. Slowing this down reveals a very horrible story. I'm going to go ahead and give you a warning here. This is a pretty nasty story, so feel free to skip ahead by clicking the annotation if you don't want to hear it.
You are my half-brother. You know that manga called Miyuki? The Japanese one? Well, it's like that. Your father abandoned my mother to run off with your mother. It broke her heart beyond repair. She killed herself. Knowing I had nowhere to go, he took advantage of me. Ever since I can remember, he molested me. We lived in this rotten apartment, and I was his slave. Every day I cursed his soul. I swore that I would kill him one day. But cursing didn't change anything. That's when I decided to become a killer. With no money to pay for training, I paid with my body. But to you, I bet that son of a bitch looked like a hard-working family man. That was all an act. He didn't give two shits about cleaning up my life. So I decided to clean it up myself. That's why I do what I do. And I got what I wanted. Killing him in front of your very eyes. That's my story.
Imagine that. You and I. Brother and sister.
The highly suggestive motion that Travis and in turn the player must perform to recharge the beam katana quite obviously resembles a vigorous masturbatory act. The reasoning for this is not only because it's incredibly humorous, but also because the Japanese word jikahatsueden not only means manual power generation, but is also a Japanese colloquialism for masturbation. Hey, that's all for today, but if you'd like to keep up with more VGFacts videos, why not subscribe to the Did You Know Gaming channel, or follow VGFacts on Facebook and Twitter. Got an idea for a video you'd like us to do? Leave it in the comments below, and we may just pick up on it. And hey, if you want to check out more Japanese game weirdness, check out Trauma Center's Second Opinion being played by the Game Grumps right now. Click that link. Oh yeah.